Government laws, policies, plans, and projects pertaining to science and technology. Objective: describe the science and technology environment from 1986 to 2016. Identify government laws, policies, plans, and projects pertaining to science and technology. Have a glimpse of the status of science and technology and plans for its development under President Fidel F. Ramos.
Good day, everyone. This is Kristen Mayam Isoke, and we will talk about science and technology environment from 1986 to 2016. President Corazon Aquino highlighted the importance of science and technology in achieving economic progress. She helped establish the Department of Science and Technology, or DOST, which formulated the Science and Technology Master Plan 1991 to 2000.
During that time, the Philippines aimed to be newly industrialized country or NIC. Succeeding presidents have their fair share of policies geared towards improving the sector.
President Fidel V. Ramos introduced laws, inventors, incentives, and science and technology scholarships, while President Macapagal Arroyo adopted policies focusing on a national innovation system and promoted technological entrepreneurship under the Medium-Term Development Plan 2004 to 2010.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Catherine Handayan,
My name is Eugene Mandala Fuentes.
And I am Judessa M. Gato.
and we're going to report the government policies and laws pertaining to science and technology. Several laws have been enacted by Congress since 1958 to present. Republic Act Number 2067 is an act to integrate, coordinate, and intensify scientific and technological research and development, and to foster invention, to provide funds, therefore, and other purposes. This act is also known as Science Act of 1958. Republic Act 3589 is an act amending to Republic Act 2067, modifying the National Science Development Board, National Institute of Science and Technology, and the Philippine Atomic Energy Commission. Presidential Decree Number 49S 1972 established the Philippine Atmospheric, Geophysical, and Astronomical Services, or PAGASA. Its function was to provide environmental protection and to utilize scientific knowledge to ensure the safety of the people.
Presidential Decree Number 334 Series of 1973 created the Philippine National Oil Company to promote industrial and economic development through effective and efficient use of energy resources. Republic Act 8749, the Philippine Clean Air Act of 1999, was enacted by Congress on June 23, 1999 to protect and preserve the environment and ensure the sustainable development of its natural resources. Next is the Republic Act 8792, an act providing for the recognition and use of electronic commercial and non-commercial transaction and documents penalties for unlawful use. And the next one is Republic Act 9367, Biofuels Act of 2006, an act to direct the use of biofuels, establishing for this purpose the biofuel program, appropriating funds therefore, and for another purposes.
Republic Act 9513, known as Renewable Act of 2008, promotes development and usage of renewable resources to achieve economic growth while safeguarding people's health as well as the environment. Next is the Republic Act 10175, known as the Cybercrime Prevention Act of 2012, punishments and offenses for those who committed crimes through computer systems such as committing fraud or stealing of identity. Republic Act 10612, known as Fast Track Science and Technology Scholarship Act of 2013. This is a scholarship that are available for everyone who are skilled and deserving of studying this area and will teach science and mathematics courses in secondary schools around the country. Republic Act 10844, known as Department of Information and Communication Technology Act of 2015, strengthen accessibility of internet speed for communication.
I am Ralph Jan Chavez reporting about major science and technology development plans. Under the Administrative Order No. 84 on August 1998, Corazon Aquino created the Presidential Task Force for Science and Technology, which came up with the first Science and Technology Master Plan, or STMP. One of the goals of our administration was to achieve the status as being industrialized country by 2000. Newly industrialized countries are developing countries that have advancement toward industrialization and might become developed country in the future. Corazon Aquino's administration gave rise to a new avenue for the government to aid the progress of science and technology in the country. And these are the priority sector of STMP. And these are the strategy of the STMP. First, modernization of production sector through massive technology transfer from domestic and foreign sources. Second, upgrading the R&D capability through intensive activity in high priority sectors. Last, development of science and technology infrastructure including institution building, manpower, development of science and technology culture. These are the major problems identified by STMP. First, underutilization of SNT for development as reflected in low quality, low productivity of production sector and heavy dependence on imports. Second, underinvestment of SNT development in terms of manpower training, technological services, R&D facilities and financial resources. Last, weak linkage between technology generation, adaptation and utilization.
A nation's development status is based upon the status of science and technology on that nation. Hi, this is Jane Valerie Gador, and we will talk about science and technology for national development. The 12th president of the country, Fidel V. Ramos, believed in the power of science and technology and its capacity to change the life of every Filipino.
He approved the laws including RA 8439, an act providing a Magna Carta for scientists, engineers, researchers, and other science and technology personnel in the government, as well as RA 7459, a Republic Act which grants presidential cash awards to creative and resourceful inventors. With this government support, inventions in the field of science and technology fosters, which consequently accelerate our country's economic growth. It leads to job opportunities, domestic needs, high demand for tourism, which also spur demand in real estate, making our country a lucrative investment for real estate investors and prosperous in infrastructure.
All of us desires development. Let us harness the power of science and technology for building our nation.
Summary: the science and technology laws, policies, plans, and projects in our country are generally for the benefit of the people. The projects are helpful in some way that could minimize the diversity of the nation. That would be all. Thanks for watching and listening. Bye-bye!